Hello, my lovely people. You're welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and according to the time you're seeing this video. We are still on the G's from Imachinedu House of Comedy. Hey, another episode had been released, and this time around, Ben, Ben was able to send Mark and Vivian outside the house the last time, and this time around, they say that blood is thicker than water, and the mother is still there. So there's no how that kind of a thing would last too long. So after Ben succeeded in throwing Mark and Vivian outside, Vivian went outside though and started giving it to Mark woto. Do you see? If you hear what Vivian said, Vivian told Mark, "Look at you, just look at you, ordinary kitchen knife." Ordinary kitchen knife that Ben was able to use to send you out of your house. Now look at us, we are in the sun. We are in the sun, right? And you are happy right now. You cannot even be a man. I give you 1 hour. 1 hour to get me a bigger mansion. And Mark was like, 1 hour. How am I going to get it? How am I going to be able to provide bigger mansion here? Okay, let's go to the hotel at least to cool off and all of that, so that the sun will stop and know what else to think about. Vivian said, no. Me, a queen like me, go to the hotel. I'm not going to any hotel. You better know what you are doing right now. Immediately she called her mother. I've called my mother. My mother is coming right here. When my mother comes, you will hear, hey. Immediately, they said they were just, Mark was like, how do you expect me to get a bigger mansion? You cause all this. You are the cause of all this thing. Immediately, Vivian's mother came. And Vivian's mother was like, Mark, why are you hovering about? Like, Mark was somehow stranded. You don't know what to do. Mark, why are you hovering about like an evil spirit? You cannot even be a man that you're supposed to be. Look at what Vivian said to Marco. Leave this baby husband. The next thing that he needs right now is for us to get him a feeding bottle. Leave him. He cannot be a man. Ordinary knife that Ben was able to use to send him out of the house. And the Mark was like, Vivian, watch your mouth though. Watch your mouth. Don't insult me that way. If I insult you, what are you going to do? In short, Mama, take me to the house. Let me just go and cool off there. Mark can do whatever he wants to do with his life. And to Vivian's greatest disappointment, the mother told her that, no, I'm not taking you to any house. Oh. You're not going to any house because your father said that he doesn't want to use his 2 eyes to see your 2 legs in his house. For hearing all these things that have been happening in your house, stay in your house. Vivian was like, what am I going to do now? What does he mean by not allowing me to come back to my father's house? I've told you, the next thing you have to do now is to follow your husband to the hotel. Yes, you have to follow your husband to the hotel. Then you can stay there and take up the next thing to do. I cannot go to the hotel. A queen like me cannot go to the hotel. And Mark was like, who is even a queen? Are you the queen? I'm not a king, so you're not a queen. They were just acting drama. So when Vivian's mother was like, okay, people should go to the hotel now, Mark's mother now opened door. Then, before them, when Mark's mother and Mark's sister were crying, Uncle Amadi came in. And Uncle Amadi was like, okay, Ben was the first person that came out and saw the two of them crying. And Ben asked them, don't tell me that you are crying for Vivian and Marco. And the mother said, yes, now, what do you expect us to do? There is no how we can leave our son outside. He's still our brother. Whatever he may do, we're supposed to forgive him and bring him back to the house. And Ben said that he is not going to come back to the house. That it's not every time he will be insulting him. Vivian will be insulting him. And in short, what he's doing right now is he's fighting for what rightfully belongs to him. That let them stay outside, and nobody is going to change it. Ben can be, I would like say, short. He's so strange whenever he wants to act. So immediately Uncle Ben came in. Uncle Ben started saying that what people are doing right now is right, and at the same time wrong. Everybody was confused. Uncle Ben, which one is right and wrong again? Yes, it is right because you must discipline a child. There's no how you discipline a child without there's no how a child will be disciplined whenever you gives him everything that he wants. Sometimes you deny him some certain things just to discipline him. At least also you have to discipline a child by making the child to understand the empathy and sympathy of others. And Ben was like, yes, I'm disciplining um Mark and Vivian. You know, Ben's shoulder was like raising high. Immediately, Ben just said, that is enough. People should stop crying. Let them stay there. That they deserve it. Vivian, let Vivian and Mark. If it is Mark, Mark will still send us outside this house. So we people should stop this and stop crying. Let's just think of the next thing to do. This Mark and Vivian's case is just bygone. And they said that immediately Ben left. The next thing is uh, Vivian's mother was like, let them now go to the hotel. Immediately, the next thing we saw is that Ben was eating a food in the dining, and Uncle Amadi now came in again and asked him, Ben, tell me, how are you feeling eating this food without your brother? They said that fight between a brother doesn't get to the bone, but you allow this one to get to the marrow. Remember that brother is the best thing that can happen to a man, and when every other thing is gone, family will remain, you see. And Ben was like, Uncle Amadi, what do you mean? You support me this minute, the next minute you will not support me. And the Uncle Amadi said, I have not supported you for any minute. Remember, do you think that Vivian cares about your brother? Do you think that Vivian cares about your brother? Do you also think that your brother can cope with all these things? Ben was like, what is happening? What is happening? Why is he supporting me this minute and not supporting me the next minute? Okay, later, Ben now thought about it. Say blood is thicker than water. And they said that when these people are now ready to go to the hotel, the mother now came and said that my son is not going to any hotel. And the Mark now went and hugged the mother, because Mark is very much stranded. Vivian doesn't have good character. In short, Vivian is like mother, like daughter. Seriously. So immediately, Vivian's mother also wants to enter the house with them, and the mother said, "Where are you going to? You're not entering this house." Hey, why am I not going to enter the house? My daughter is here. You said that I'm not going to enter the house. You are not entering this house, so you should get it to your score. And Vivian was like, why won't my mother come in here? Why won't my mother come in here? And Mark went and pushed Vivian's mother out of the house, so that case will be, because he knows what he passed through when even standing outside that house, and all the insult he received from both. But with condition, you're going to pack out of that master's bedroom and go to anywhere you want to go. For that master's bedroom, you're not going to be there again. And Mark accepted. Vivian said, no, we're not going to pack out. And Mark's sister was like, Vivian, so you are still making noise even at this minute? Don't even dare put your mouth. Don't even dare. I'm going to deal with you. Did this. And thank God Mark later accepted that he's going to pack out of that master bedroom. And that was how they were able to come back to the house. So my people, wait till the next episode, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. This is very interesting episode. Love you guys. See you next time.